Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November tarot forecast. I feel like, we are very soon having a Mercury retrograde that is starting in your sign. This is definitely a mixed energy because I feel like a lot of you are noticing that there's something good happening. You can feel the change. You can feel the excitement. Some of you are maybe already getting the invitation. I have an Ace of Pentacles here. I have an Ace of Cups here. I also have the Sun, the Star, the Lovers. Like, we have a lot of great cards here. So I feel like you are definitely moving towards some good stuff. Like, that is for sure happening. You're definitely moving towards good things. And I think that that's connected to you getting ready to start a new cycle. It is your birthday very soon. You are getting closer and closer to a full reset. And I think that that's really nice for you energetically to have your solar return because it's a helpful, supportive, expansive opportunity for you to really shift and pivot, changing how you've been doing things up until now. And I think that you're really excited about this next chapter. If you're not, if you're feeling a little bit nervous or uncertain, I would say just trust this process because a lot of these cards are literally talking about trusting yourself. Both of these cards are cards of inner guidance. So other people are not always going to understand why you're doing what you do. They're not going to understand how you see things always, your perspective, your decisions, your process. And honestly, it doesn't need to make sense to other people. It needs to make sense to you. And I want you, or sometimes it's not going to make sense to you either. And that's fine, but it's going to feel right. And if it feels right, I want you to honor that. So this is where the other sort of quote unquote more difficult energy shows up because I feel like a lot of you are you're not seeing a future with certain things. It could be career paths. It could be people. Some of you are having a little bit of a hard time because you're noticing that you don't really see a future with this story anymore. And it could be, for some of you, maybe it's literally a story in your head. And that Mercury retrograde that is happening in your sign is very important for you to shift the conversations that are happening in your head. So do you have self-doubt? Do you have these old fears or ideas that continue to sort of circle back and they keep you playing small or they keep you protecting yourself and not allowing yourself to be more vulnerable in some relationships? It doesn't need to be love. It could be business or putting yourself out there, presenting something, trying something new, maybe going out and learning something new, but you're scared to look like an idiot because you've never done this before or whatever. It's like these old stories, ideas, fears. It really is time to drop them and move forward. And I think a lot of you are understanding that now you're ready for something different and you're ready to also literally take action and do something different, which is really nice. But if you're showing up different, acting different, if things are changing, typically some of your relationships will be changing also because the result of your internal shift will externally catch up. So not everyone, not everything is coming with you into the next chapter. And that's really important for you to recognize now because you're getting closer to your birthday. We literally have a full moon in Taurus happening now, like literally right now as I'm recording this. First of all, go and watch that workshop. You can pay whatever you want. It's a full moon workshop. It's 25 minutes, a home video. But this energy is really important because this full moon is connected to Venus. And Venus is about pleasure. Venus is about money and opportunities and rest and receiving and our values. And your first card is a Six of Swords with this Two of Wands reversed. I feel like your values, what you want for yourself, what you want for your future, what you want now is different than it was last year. And if you're noticing that, yeah, that's true. And you're moving through a pivot and you're moving through a shift. You need to work with this Mercury energy. The Mercury retrograde is happening in your sign And I would strongly suggest that you work with this full moon energy, because this full moon is connected to our values and it's going to help clear the blocks. This full moon is helping us literally crumble the foundations that are keeping us stuck in the old loops. And your overall energy for this whole reading, the bottom of the deck, is literally the moon, or not the moon card, the Tower card. You've got this Three of Cups here. Okay, so the Three of Cups is inviting in more expansion opportunities, new social groups or people to hang out with that you like. This is also about, I'm hearing like travel and excitement and parties and celebrations. And I want you to see that just because a relationship or a job or a business idea, whatever, just because something now feels like it's done and you've completed it, it doesn't mean that it's a failure. And I want you to really respect what you've learned, respect the process you've been in, and respect the people who have been involved in this process. I just saw 555 on the timer, and it's like, it feels important to recognize that everything that has happened up till now is really important for you because it was helping shape and develop who you are now, which is needed for this next chapter. So it wasn't a waste. It was really helpful in, more than one way. And I think that now moving forward with this Six of Coins, this 10 of Wands, you are really aware of what you bring to the table, and you are really aware of what other people bring to the table. And if it's not feeling like an equal exchange, you are so ready to put up those boundaries. And I think that now you're not willing to sacrifice your own joy, your own body and health and mental health, not willing to sacrifice your own life for other people so that they can get what they need and what they want. And maybe up until now, a lot of these people have been taking advantage of you or expecting you to do everything or whatever it is, but you have been stuck in some kind of, maybe it's an unconscious agreement, but you have been in some kind of agreement with whatever has been happening around you. That's literally why you are involved. Like, we are not involved in anything that we are not in agreement with on some level. And that, even to zoom out, could be something that seems awful, but like on a soul level, we've already agreed. So we don't need to get into that. And I know that's like a hot topic for some people and whatever, but my point is, I'm saying this because it's actually very empowering if you can zoom out and really hear me. If you are agreeing to something, you can disagree. So I want you to use your energy, use your power to begin to disagree with the things that you've been carrying up until now. Some of these people, projects, the stories in your mind, whatever it is, it's time to say no. It's time to say, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I have new opportunities coming, new chapters starting, and a new cycle that is about to begin. I am using this energy now to remove the blocks for the next path, the path forward. And I'm using this energy now. It's under a full moon. I'm using the full moon energy to clear out all of this shit that keeps me stuck. So I invite you to go click on the link in my bio, watch the full moon workshop. Okay, very helpful. You can pay whatever you want. It's 25 minutes. It's a home video. And I would strongly suggest, I am doing a live conversation about the Mercury retrograde. You can watch the recording anytime. You don't have to do any of this. It's just here to help. But that Mercury retrograde that is starting in Sagittarius and then going back into Scorpio, and then later he will go back through Sagittarius. Like, there's a lot of Sagittarius energy here, and it's connected to your mind, perspective, communications, boundaries, etc. So go watch the full moon workshop. I love you. It's happening now. Like, don't miss it. Seriously, go. That's your homework. Okay. Ciao. And let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Share it on your Instagram story, send it to a friend, whatever. I'll see you around. Love you. Ciao.